Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Naresh Chetri, and today in this video we are going to talk about another popular Python error, and the error is the attribute error. Yeah, we have already gone through the top 5 popular error plus one more error in our previous videos. That one more error is the key error we normally get when we are dealing with the Python dictionaries. Yeah, so if you haven't watched that, please go back and watch this 5 popular error plus key error, and this will be our 7th error as the attribute error. Apart from those 6 error, I will post the previous link of my video stating about those error, and we will also learn the ways to avoid it. First, let us understand what's exactly the attribute error is. So attribute error is an error that is raised when the attribute reference or the assignment fails. Yeah, that means when we try to do something with respect to the attributes, or we normally say with respect to the method or the function. Yeah, we think that is the function or method assigned, but that was not actually assigned. And if that thing fails, then we will get a attribute error. So there are many chances of getting an attribute error in Python program. So not one cause. I have listed at least four chances that we got, or that raise an attribute error. So the first one, when we are trying to modify or trying to edit the value using unsupported function. Yeah, what exactly is that? We will see with the example of the unsupported function if you are trying to do the editing or modifying things. And the second one is that the variation in spelling. Yeah, the spell, because many people get the spell error, or because one thing is that Python is a case sensitive language, and we don't know, and we even notice the method or the function we used that has a spelling error or case sensitive error. The third one, a little complex, but we have an invalid attribute reference to the user defined class. Yeah, so when you are using the concept of class and instances, also known as the class and objects in the object-oriented programming world, class and object, at that time also, if we use the invalid reference, then we also get a attribute error. And the last one, this happens so many times when user in the programs, they miss the space or tabs for the user-defined class. So these both, the last two, chance of getting the attribute error is for the class type. We will go and see the solution one by one. One solution is to double check the data type of the variable and confirm its supported method. Yeah, so the first solution, we try to check the data type, either the data type is integer, float, and what type of function that it's normally support, so that we can fix the first error we are getting as attribute error, something like this. So we have a variable assigned num, and we apply the remove method over that variable, and here we get is the attribute error. Yeah. Second solution is the checking proper spelling for the methods applied, because we all know Python is the case sensitive language. So this solution is normally for the second chance or second, and that we have shown over here in our program too, that generates an error over here by for the second thing, getting attribute error, because we have used the lower method, and the lower method we have used the L as the capital, forgetting that's for the case sensitive thing. So here, something like this, we have a string assigned as my favorite string and a string of value, and then we apply that lower method, and the thing is I stated, get the attribute error for that lower method. The last one, very important solution to avoid attribute error, generally in the case of user defined class, That means for these two cases, or for this normally the two scenario, is to use the exception handling, yeah, which is so popular concept. Use of the try, catch, if you know, these are the keywords we use normally to handle that error when you get that error, generally in the case of user-defined class. Yeah, but in this program, in the next programming part, we try to get the solution of the first two, and we will see the solution of the third one in our next video, because we will first try to understand and learn what exactly is the user-defined class, because until and understand we learn the user-defined class, we want to understand the solution and the exception handling thing. So let us go quickly and see the program of exact implementation. Program is here, very simple, and trying to get the attribute error first. As stated in our PPT, we have a variable num, store a value with 10 and just print that num, and trying to apply the remove method. So yeah, because no such method, if I run the program, as you see, I get the 10 as output from the line number 6, and then for the remove, we get an attribute error stating that the int object has no attribute remove. That means our num10 is an integer data with a value 10, and it clearly say that the integer data type does not have any attribute called the remove method. Now to avoid that, so what I am doing now, either you can remove that and assign the another value, or I can comment that use a num as a list now, because and obviously the list one item is 10. The values over here, let me uncomment this for the other way. Now I apply the remove function that is supported here. Why supported? Because of the list type. Now num is no more integer type, now is a list type, and then I apply num.remove 10, and then again prints the num, and it should print you as the empty list. So the first 10 we are getting this as we are printing the num, and then we are printing value of num list, and then we print the num over here again in line number 14. That means we are getting the 10 after we apply the remove 10. The value is removed with a remove function, and then now we print again. That gives us the empty list. So this was the first, we get the attribute error, and we try to fix that. Now the second one is for the string. So you know the triple dots means the multi-line comments, and I end the multi-line comments over here. I remove this multi-line comment over here. What I have done is, we have a string and store the same value of over the string as we described in our PPT before, and then we just print the string and print the length of the string. Yeah, we can use the len function, and the length is 44, and then we try to print the string in all three cases. So three case means first time lowercase, uppercase, and then title case. But later again we are printing to the lowercase. By mistake we do the typing mistake or the spelling mistake, and we print L as a capital. So that means because it will generate the second type, as we said, the attribute error. I have a string from the line number 20 printed, and the length of a string, as you see, the 44, and then the string in the lowercase, and then the string printed in the uppercase, and then again the string printed in the title case. Over the line number 27, we are getting the attribute error, because there are no such attribute for the string object with the lower. So to fix that, simply I change back to the supported one, the lower version. Now it's changed to the lowercase, and we don't have the attribute error. So we have seen the program implementation of the first two cases of the attribute error. So in our next video, we will see the attribute error from the user-defined class, fix the error using the exception handling for the user-defined class. I hope that helps you, and thank you for watching.